Man TV giving you the Euros Roundup Part 1. Part 1 will consist of the weekend matches between England versus Slovakia, Spain versus Georgia, Italy versus Denmark, and Germany versus Switzerland and Denmark versus Germany. That's not the Saturday games. Saturday's games were the Italy versus Switzerland game. That game did shock everyone because everyone thought that Italy, the Euros previous champions, would win that match, get to the round of 16. But first off, for me, they didn't get the job done. It was all Switzerland. Switzerland put the pressure, and they did everything they can. Switzerland. Italy didn't get enough what they needed. Italy just, the second half, as soon as the second half started, the second goal comes in. They didn't focus that much toward the second goal. That killed them. And with a lot of teams' natural instincts is when you're playing a match and you're losing 1-0, you're gonna fall back. A lot of teams there's that club mentality, international mentality. Some teams have that when they just lost track of the game, and that's what Italy. They didn't really thought about going forward. They thought, let's go just pass the ball, find the person nearest to them. They didn't go for. They didn't get what I hope Italy would have done in that game, which is really annoying because Italy are a good team and they've got a good history as per country and the football team, but Italy didn't really just let Switzerland do it was their preparation. Italy didn't give them pressure. They just gave them the sit back mentality. I think Switzerland is a massive test for England. And they've got a good team, Switzerland. Don't get me wrong, Switzerland is a good team. Underappreciated, yes, they do get underappreciated because they're not the big teams we all thought that would be getting into the round of 16, which is sad because Switzerland does deserve my respect, and Italy is the players Italy played on Saturday. It's just the way they played. It disrespected the history of their international football club. It didn't represent the right how they usually play in the history. You look at players like Buffon, Chiellini, Pirlo. So many players, even the 06 FIFA World Cup players. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to see your team fall apart and not only destroys everything the club's history, it destroys the fans because the fans wanted them to win, and Italy it was just the way they played felt like disrespectful to their to the culture of the club, and it's really annoying to see football teams do that on that international level where they just fell apart. You look back at the first game of the Scotland versus Germany game. The Scotland players 5-1 loss. They didn't fight. They gave nothing to Germany. They just disrespected the history of their country. So the way teams does that when they disrespect their club by playing poorly is not really something that the fans would pay so much money to see it. And the way the Italy players played it, they just felt disgusting to represent the club, but you don't, or the international team. It doesn't matter what team, the way you performed. Is that saying from 46 minutes, what did you guys do? You only fought back after the second goal came in, and it's just makes you wonder why teams do that. And if I was a manager, yeah, I'll be annoyed. If I was a manager, you get annoyed. Germany versus Denmark. 2-0. You know what the thing is? The game got suspended because of the lightning strikes in the Dortmund Stadium, outside Dortmund Stadium, and that the ref thought, you know what, just stop the game, because he thought the game should have been stopped, which was the right thing. But I think the referees, the pitch inspectors, the people the groundsmen of that stadium, they should have, if it's a really bad weather and the weather on whatever channels the Germany broadcasters do, the weathers, if the show that it's lightning, they should have stopped the game. Like, they should have postponed the game until the next day. So I think that was a bit disrespectful. Back to the game. Denmark were robbed. The disallowed goal. I checked it. It was 1 minute before the first penalty for Germany. I think that was a penalty, Stonewall penalty. Hand was out of reach of his body. It was clear Stonewall penalty. But the offside killed the game. They have semi-automated offsides. They don't have that in the Premier League. But to have semi-automated offsides and then go to the VAR and check if it's offside, and not even the semi-automated said that it was offside, but VAR got it wrong. It ruins the game. Michael Oliver's the referee. You can't give a refereeing job in a World Cup or Euros to a Premier League referee, Michael Oliver. Never do that. Never do that, because he's not a professional referee. I don't think Michael Oliver's a professional referee, because he never acts professional when it comes to football matches. He doesn't think right, he doesn't do the right job, and that annoys the fans a lot, because the fans who watch the game feels annoyed. Imagine paying a lot of money and watching a match at home or pub, and the referee were in the game, and then you waste so much money on food travelling just to see Matt Oliver in the game. So I mean, 2-0, you can't do anything with 2-0, but the fact that Denmark could have had an opportunity to score is really sad, because it could have been 2-1, and then they could have scored 2, and they could have asked, extra time. But we can't predict. We can't predict. If the goal got allowed, and the what the score would have been, because anything can happen with the Premier League officials, like not how they decide, but like that glimmer of hope what Denmark players had, the fans had, it's not good. It's not really. It's like a killjoy or like a third part, like a third wheel. It's not good to see a glimmer of hope where the fans, they could have done something to beat Germany, and everyone was happy. The fans were happy. Denmark fans were happy, and then it just got destroyed. I don't know why the assisted machine of the semi-detected Mossad did not indicate to the Matt Oliver saying that, okay, look, it's been given on, his head is on the human side, so disrespected, yes. Poor officiating, yes. What can we do? Don't know. But really annoyed with the referee with that decision. But overall, Germany did give a good game. And Denmark, I like what Denmark, that passion that Denmark had, that yes, the fact that they had a goal disallowed, but they fight through that disgusting referee officiating. So to give that a fight to Germany, even though it was 2-0 Germany, they still give a fight. So well done to Germany winning. Poor officiating from the VAR hub. Next one is England versus Slovakia. I can't say about England versus Slovakia. Another poor performance from Southgate. Again, he doesn't listen to the fans, doesn't listen to the pundits. Then it's clear and obvious that they're not a good manager. You had to rely on a last-minute goal from Jude Bellingham to get to extra time. If you're disrespecting the fans by giving players who don't deserve to be in the team, players that underperformed in the group stage, players that don't really deserve to be in the round of 16 against Slovakia, then what can you say? Well, then what can you prove to us saying that you're a good manager? You're not a good manager. You're a terrible manager. I'm still going to say that you have got to keep Southgate until the end of the tournament, or when England gets knocked out. You still have to have that courage to keep Southgate, because having sacking a manager and bringing a new manager in the tournament is a bad idea. England shouldn't, and the players that play well, England shouldn't really underperform. Slovakia 1-0 up, glimmer of hope. Glimmer of hope, but again, why rely on the 104th minute? It doesn't make sense to rely on a last-minute goal. I mean, it just shows that, you just sat there, did nothing, and you're not going to give any respect to the fans. And if you're not going to give respect to the fans, why should we want you to stay? It's like saying a teacher not teaching their students. Why are you a teacher then? Why are you not capable to do your job? It doesn't make sense. It's like saying going to a restaurant and you're not and you're there's an order for a customer. Why aren't you cooking out that food? If you can't manage to do an England job, then why are you still an England manager? It doesn't make sense. You did get it for Middlesbrough, but you're handling world class players. But you can't rely on good luck. You can't rely on luck. Players like Palmer, Gordon, Mainoo. I want to see more of them. I want to see Palmer more. I want to see Mainoo with Rice. And even when we played against Slovenia, and we didn't perform well. But once we put Mainoo, Palmer, Gordon on the team, then everything went well. Everything we did, we played really well with Palmer, Gordon, and Mainoo. And I was thinking about Mainoo. I was thinking, you know what? He's a young player. Should we really give him an opportunity? Should we give Kobe Mainoo an opportunity to play in the Euros? I was thinking, you know what? Don't play him. He needs experience. Lack of experience is going to kill him. And if he gets knocked out, he's going to get knocked out. Then it's going to be a lot of paying for me. But he underestimated me. He performed really good for Manchester United. So to not put someone like Mainoo, Gordon, Palmer, and just put Saka, Foden, and Trent, it's not going to help you win the game. If you want to win a game, put Palmer. Palmer has scored is the second highest Premier League goal scorer in the 23-24 season in the Premier League for Chelsea. And he surprised everyone. If you want Anthony Gordon, get Gordon to come as a left wing. Yes, Foden's a better player than Gordon, but if you're looking at stats from this season and the Euros, this year and the Euros, then you have to pick Gordon over Foden. And if you have to put and you have to think about, does Trent really need to play in the midfield role over Mainoo, who's been playing midfielder role as a Manchester United midfielder? Then it's kind of obvious who should be in the team against Switzerland and who shouldn't play against Switzerland. So, Bellingham is the type of player that he's got good stamina. He thinks really hard, and he has scored goals for Real Madrid in the last minute. He scored 2 goals against Barcelona in the 90th minute in La Liga. That is impressive. The bicycle kick over the Slovakia games where it's the type of game where it's a game to forget as an England fan. Game to get raging, angry people who support England, who's an English person, to forget. But the goal will always be a goal to remember. And Foden scoring and off the second half of that time is something we need more, and I feel like we should give the benefit of the doubt to Slovakia, who gave England a fight, but disappointing performance from England. Next one is Germany versus Georgia. Germany versus Georgia 4-1. You know what? When it was 1-1, I was saying to my brother, you know what? I got a feeling Kvaratskhelia is going to score. I said it to him. I said that Kvaratskhelia will score. 1 moment later, Germany scored. And it gives hope to Georgia fans because this is their first ever Euros tournament. And it's good to have hope for a team like Georgia. But it's just after the second goal, goals keep coming in for Germany. Germany have a good team. They can show a fight. But credit to Georgia who gave Germany a fight. So well done to Georgia. But for Georgian fans, I mean that's how you call it. To have a fight, to go and have that thought of having after 1-1 going through the head, the it was 2-1. But I think credit to Georgia because I want to see Kvaratskhelia play more, and he's a good player for Napoli when he plays with Osimhen. Germany just had youngsters, Musiala, Florian Wirtz, and Werner. They have a good mixture of young players, and this is why I keep saying the young players are like the future, because Spain's doing well with Yamal and Jackson. England's doing meh with Foden and Bellingham, mainly with Wharton, Mike Gahey, Pickford, and so many young players. So it's interesting how people would put them at where their rankings, because Germany, it's hard to be a team that has got history with the Euros and the World Cup. So well done to Germany. Using their experience is helpful, but it does put Georgia into a massive disadvantage because that's when you're going for what the owner of the company will hire the most experienced person over the unexperienced person. So it's sad to see Georgia to get knocked out, but Germany just kept on scoring. And they've got a good team, but Germany just wanted it more. So well done to Germany on scoring those 4 goals, but Georgia credits them. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you hit that button if you enjoyed this video. The Euros Part 2 roundup will be coming out today as well. After this video will be released. So yeah. Peace. I'm out. Coming your eyes.